How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Sigmas and Gamers, and today it looks like we got a possible leak for Breath of the Wild 2 that could reveal a major spoiler for one of the major plots in Breath of the Wild 2, or basically the sequel to Breath of the Wild, and which could actually, may or may not ruin the game for you. But hey, without any further caution, if you do not want to have any spoilers coming in, then I definitely recommend in moving out of this video for your own sake. But otherwise, if you're really that curious, you can go ahead and buckle up and get strapped in. And so yeah, and without any further ado, as always, let's go ahead and dive right into this, shall we? So it starts off saying that at a possible major plot detail for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 has seemingly leaked from Daruk's Italian voice, Pietro Ubaldi. If you have, let's just call him Pietro. Oh. So this article contains the possible Breath of the Wild 2 spoiler going forward. And by the way, you guys have been warned, by the way. So, as spotted by Reset Era user Alexandra Wan, Zelda-focused YouTube channel Lego Hyrule shared an interview with Ubaldi, who said he not only voiced Daruk in the sequel, but also the Goron character's ancestor. Daruk himself passes into the afterlife at the end of Breath of the Wild, meaning his appearance is a little bit odd in itself, but apparent ancestor character is also a complete mystery. Time is at a Breath of the Wild story, with Link's waking up at 100 years after Ganondorf ruined everything during the Great Calamity. Or technically, it's actually Ganon IGN. Please get your things right, because basically this is not Ganondorf, it was actually Ganon, or basically Calamity Ganon. And to be honest, sorry, I'm kind of being a nerd right now. So, and several flashbacks occur throughout the game, and this ancestor could indicate that Link will once again have to address the past, with some fans theorizing that they are from the ancient times mentioned in the game, which took place 10,000 years prior. Daruk's ancestor could be an original Divine Beast pilot, for example. And even more interesting, trailers for Breath of the Wild's sequel have shown what looks to be a longer-haired, seemingly injured version of Link. Some now believe that that version of Link himself is from the ancient times, which could explain his toga-like clothing too. And as Zelda games move to play with time in general, and Link himself is known as the hero of time, it is unsurprising that Breath of the Wild 2 would explore this theme further. How exactly it does so, though, only time will tell. Oh, pardon the pun. Oh, I see what you did there, IGN. Oh yeah, Ocarina time, and then Breath of the Wild time, a century. Link sleeping, and 10,000 years prior to the events of Breath of the Wild, all that good jazz, and time. So, but yeah, they better bring back the Ocarina of Time. So Nintendo has been fairly quiet about the sequel since it was revealed at E3 last year, and it's even yet to unveil its full subtitle, as this will give away too much. While it was originally expected to be released in 2022, Breath of the Wild 2 was pushed back to 2023 as of March, meaning fans will have to wait even longer before they discover the full meaning behind the ancestor leak. So therefore, they will continue to widely theorize in the meantime, though, especially YouTubers like HMK right there. So, but there are at least some things we know about Breath of the Wild 2 for definite, including the inclusion of new gear, weapons, and more. And so I gotta say, and this could have been a little bit of a spoiler, but not really that surprised, because the concept of time travel isn't really that new in the Legend of Zelda series, with Ocarina of Time, and then an Oracle of Ages, and Skyward Sword kind of did the same thing, to where you kind of travel to different time periods. Is to meet with Zelda and fighting demise and all that good jazz, and also Majora's Mask, since you could actually rewind on the clocks back to 3 days before the moon actually hit Tamria, and all that jazz, and and just wow, I gotta say, I think that's just one of the things that makes the Legend of Zelda series very timeless, I guess. Yeah, no pun intended, by the way. But I guess pun was intended, but so yeah, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. If you found it to be helpful and informative, then be sure to drop a like as always, because it does help the channel out a lot. And subscribe for more content like this. And while you're at it, be sure to hit the bell to be notified when my next video is going to drop, and get your own thoughts or opinions, or basically your own theories of what we can expect from this leak of time travel that's going on in Breath of the Wild 2. Then go ahead and sign off in the comment section below and get a discussion going. And thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you all in the next one.